back. Today, we gotta get the plane ready for LS Fest. Let's go. That's right, we're going to LS Fest. What's up? It's your boy, Ultima JP here. As you guys probably already found out, I'm gonna be going to LS Fest and I am bringing the LS-powered Beast. So right now what we're doing is we are working on taking the wings off so I can transport it into the Las Vegas Motor Speedway and put it on display. It's a lot of logistics involved, but let's get to it. All right, so the first step to taking the wings off is we have to take this little trim off here so we can get to the things underneath here. There's some bolts on the inside here that we have to undo, and we are also going to take these wing tips off, and then basically we're going to wrap it all up, kind of wiggle the wings off, and we have a flatbed trailer that we're going to be loading the plane onto and putting the wings under the plane. So it's a lot of work. I'm really excited to see everyone out at LS Fest. All right, so at this point in the video, we had been working on the spar bolts for a really long time. We tried a lot of different things. There's not really a way to put like a spike to push it out, and they're close tolerance fitting bolts. So for any of you RV builders out there, for when you're putting your wing spar bolts in or you're trying to take wing spar bolts out, I highly recommend this tool here, or this type of tool. I got this one from Harbor Freight. It worked really, really good. I was a little bit worried that it might not have enough power, but it actually worked pretty good. I also suggest the one with this longer neck here to get it down into that spot. And basically once I got this, taking those wing spar bolts out was super, super easy. But ultimately, I didn't film a lot of that because it was just a lot of cussing, getting super angry, and that's why I'm jumping around in the video a little bit. Whoa! All right, guys. Well, I just got some new Heelys and I'm just out here at the airport messing around mostly. So yesterday, went ahead and took the wing tips off, which is gonna help a lot. And I just need to undo some more bolts so we can basically pull the wings off to transport the plane on a flatbed trailer. I know you guys want to see all of the LS Fest fun and all the burnouts from all the LS swap vehicles out there, and I promise if you stay to the end, we'll have some LS burnouts and drifting action. Anyways, so at this point in the video, we had finally gotten that tool that worked, and we took out most of the spar bolts, only leaving 2 per side. That way when we came back the next day, it was a lot easier to pull the wings off. So basically we went, got the trailer, and kind of got things organized and ready. So at this point we could just take the wings off, load the trailer up, and hit the road. Because we had so much issues with the spar bolts, now we're a day behind. All right, guys, so we time traveled a couple of days into the future. It has been crazy hectic trying to get the wings off of this thing. I actually ended up having to call reinforcements in, so Tony's here helping me, but let's be honest, he's really doing all the work. I'm just out here messing around. So we're basically ready to pull the wings off. We got the wing ends taken off, ended up undoing all of the fuel lines and everything. You guys can kind of see in here. And then there was some bolts in here that we had to undo as well. So got all that. We got the truck and the trailer over there. But let's take a moment. Look at this freaking sunset. This is one of the things I love about coming out to the airport. Just a beautiful sunset, beautiful planes. By the way, I actually wanted to show you guys this plane over here. Come on. Look at this thing. This is a Diamond DA50. These things are sweet. I would love to get one of these one day. Wow. It's hard to tell with the cover on it right now, but Google it, Diamond DA50. They're super pretty. Really nice wheels, retractable landing gear, all that good stuff. Anyway, see, I told you guys, Tony's doing all the work. I'm just out here messing around. So we're basically ready to pull the wings off right now. and then try and get this plane up on the trailer. So all right, so I know that there's a lot of non-aviation people out there watching my channel. Just want to say thank you for subscribing and being here. So just so you guys know what a wing spar is. A wing is basically, we'll just say it's three main pieces, right? You have the wing skin right here. You have the ribs that go this way, and then you have the spar. So my wings, they have one main spar, and that just goes right here down the center of the wing right there, and that's basically what all of the weight holds, or I guess what holds all of the weight. And then the ribs are these pieces here that are kind of shaped like your typical airfoil that you would expect, and those are all attached to the spar, and then the skin goes on top of all of that. So basically that's how that works. So now you know what the wing spar is. That's what I was having trouble getting the bolts out of, because basically that's the only thing holding the wing to the plane, except for like fuel lines and other little bolts here and there. But that was basically it. Just wanted to throw that little out there for all you non-aviation guys watching my channel. All right guys, we drove all night, finally made it here to the Holley LS Fest Las Vegas 2023. Let's see how long it takes us to unload the airplane. All right, so now that you guys have seen me unload the plane at LS Fest, I really wanted to take a lot more footage, but as soon as we got there, I was just bombarded by people asking me a bunch of questions, wanting to see the airplane and all that, which was really, really cool. I'm so thankful that I went to LS Fest. It was an awesome experience. I hope to go again, maybe next year. I'm not sure. Now that the plane is completely put back together, I don't really know the logistics of bringing it back to LS Fest. I'd have to try to land in the field, but I know a lot of you guys asked me how I got the plane there, if I landed there, and now you guys know that we actually just pulled the wings off, trailered it in, and put the whole thing back together. It was so much work, but such an awesome experience. So anyways, now let's get to the burnouts and the drifting action from all these LS swap vehicles at LS Fest. Such a great event. Can't wait to go again. If you haven't been, you should go, especially if you love LS engines. A lot of knowledge there. And I love my trusty old LS airplane. Let's go. Stick around to the next video. I have a lot of updates for you guys. As you guys saw in Cletus's last video, I was talking about these tuning issues. I want to address those in this next video. So make sure you hit the bell and the subscribe button to see what I have coming up next.